you, Anna. You mentioned not treating people like human beings, and that immediately brought to mind Homestead. Is there, I know it's a private facility,
Yeah.
but what they're doing to those kids is unspeakable.
Yeah.
Is there any way that Florida, the legislature, or an organization of some sort can get in there and monitor what's going on?
Excellent question, Marcia. So, two thoughts to that. I agree with you 100%. I mean, it's horrific. And the struggles that every lawmaker has faced, federal and local, is that Homestead is a private facility. And so, as a state lawmaker, we have no leverage whatsoever because it's federally funded and federally managed. And then congressional members struggle to get in. They will arrive unannounced and they're not let in. And that alone is horrific. I mean, I think that if we were, I think private prisons, no matter their jurisdiction and no matter their intent as lawmakers, you should be able to arrive unannounced and to have oversight. And when Homestead was first being opened, I was talking to colleagues about, can DCF have some role to play? Like, we were trying every state angle and just kept hitting a wall. Now, folks might have heard last week they closed Homestead. Not for any good reason, because of hurricanes. There was a tropical storm approaching Florida, and 2 days earlier, Homestead had finally released the hurricane plan, which I doubt they even had one. They just had to do it because one was coming. And a part of their plan was if they're in the ring of air, they have to evacuate. So in the middle of the night, they moved children into vans and put them in different places. We don't even know where. And so right now, at this point, there should not be any children at Homestead. It's still operational with some staff. But this was last week where they announced in the middle of the night children were taken out. And I can only imagine the trauma that already is causing. So another point to be aware of is around 2 weeks ago, we got an email from HHS, because Health and Human Services operates the Office of Refugee Settlement. And so we got an email from them saying that they were exploring Virginia, Los Angeles, and Central Florida for a permanent migrant detention camp for unaccompanied youth. And when I saw this email, I thought it was a joke. Like, I was like, are you kidding me? Like, it came late on Monday. I didn't see it until Tuesday morning. Not every lawmaker checks for email, but I do. And so I saw it, and I immediately sent it to reporters. And I was like, have you heard about this? And so it just created an avalanche of stories and of concern from other lawmakers who have received the email, from local city and county folks in Central Florida. And right now, I've been trying to get Health and Human Services to give me a call back. I've called 3 times this past week, and I'll be calling again on Monday to see, this is the wrong direction. We should be focused on getting these kids to homes. And the reality is that unaccompanied youth who come to our border, there is a process to support them. There's a process of asylum where you try to find a family member that is related to them and get them to that home while they go through the legal process versus these detention camps. And so we have a lot of work to do on every level. So the Homestead at this point is closed. It doesn't mean there won't be another attempt to open up a center here in Florida. And of course, Governor DeSantis has expressed little to no remorse about this at all. And so we just have to continue to be on our toes, push back. And when these announcements are made, we activate, hold politicians, get folks on the record. I can't stress enough, especially with all these shootings that just happened, as your members of Congress, as your senators, as your state house reps have any public appearances, whether it's town halls or fundraisers, y'all should be there and ask them questions and film it. We have to really have folks feel the heat of these issues. And I think many of our colleagues have gone away with not having to care, and we have to make them care.